Hi, my name is Sarah Mendez, and today I'm here to show you my redesign for GoReact. I decided to approach this with a new navigation system in mind. The first step was conducting a heuristic review where I identified the core issues and opportunities for improvement, that being navigation and wayfinding, a lack of iconography and visual elements, a need for clear and obvious technical support button, as well as conducting progressive disclosure where we limit the amount of information available to the user at one time to prevent information overload and help them make decisions faster and more efficiently. The last thing is called design consistency. I did notice clicking around, there were times where I was clicking items on the left and windows were sliding in from the right, but also sometimes they'd slide in from the left, and it was really hard to know where to look. It makes for a bad user experience, it's clunky, it's inefficient, and it slows the user down. How do we solve this? How do we improve wayfinding? These are some rough sketches from my preliminary design process, and these are the ideas I came to. The idea of a dashboard or something the user can identify as home base. This home should offer the most important resources, and in this case that would be assignments, presentations, projects, due dates, etc. The next idea was to offer an option to easily toggle between the classes. Up here at the top, you should be able to easily choose which class you're under and know exactly where you're at all time. That improves wayfinding. This third option was less used, but it's important nonetheless. The question mark represents resources for customer support, technical support, and FAQ for users. The link iconography represents third-party extension apps, which I hope to see GoReact integrate in the future. Just options like Slack integration, Google Drive, etc. And the person icon represents profile settings. The side panel menu is really the bread and butter for the student. This is where they'll access all the most important features for the course. The notification and chat overlays are awesome as well because they don't detract from the dashboard. They actually keep you on the dashboard. If you notice, the notification icon is represented by a bell. Upon click, it slides out from the left right next to where you clicked. It's easy to know where to look, and it doesn't take you away from the dashboard. When you exit, you're still where you left off, and it provides a great sense of place, and it improves your wayfinding. The last thing I'll mention is the use of iconography to create visual storytelling and help convey messages with less reading. It conveys complex ideas without having the clunky words. It provides a minimalistic, seamless, and enjoyable visual experience for the user. Revisiting the goals of the prototype before I take you through, I just wanted to create something that was easily accessible and clear, efficient in terms of navigation and wayfinding. I wanted to implement additional iconography and visual elements. I wanted a clear and obvious resource for technical support, FAQ and software support for the user if they are confused and lost, as well as incorporating the idea of progressive disclosure, which is limiting the options available to the user and giving them the information one step at a time to prevent information overload. And the last is design consistency. As I talked about before, keeping modules sliding in from the same place, helping the user know where to look through consistency, being consistent in color and design and layout and navigation and different features throughout. Heading into the desktop prototype, we can see the menu across the top allows you to toggle between classes. You have the question mark for FAQ support, as well as the external link for third-party applications and the profile settings at the top corner. Going to the side panel menu, you can see the notifications. We have 4 new ones. Upon click, you can see all the notifications without ever leaving home base. It's just simply an overlay. It doesn't detract you or take you away from the page. It helps the user know where they are at all times. Clicking on play, you can easily record your videos for your presentations, and it is easy to understand through the visual icon, even though there are no words. Dashboard icon takes you home to the dashboard. If you want to view your messages, you can do so just like the notifications, where it just overlays over the top of the principles of digital design page. You can see all your new messages as well as reply without ever leaving the dashboard. A task list to organize your responsibilities, as well as a calendar view to see the up and coming assignments and create your own events. Heading into the mobile prototype, we can see that we also have a menu option here that is more appropriate for mobile view. It's the hamburger menu. Upon scrolling, it has all the features of the dashboard on the desktop view, but organized in an appropriate way. As you can see, the notifications take you to a mobile appropriate view of notifications. You can record your video as well as upload videos or set a timer. We have the option to view your messages and see which ones are new and which ones you've read clearly and easily. You can go to your to-do list and organize tasks. And you can also go to the calendar. This is awesome because you can toggle between the months and see which day is selected by the bounding box. It's November 1st, and as shown down here, you can see a more in-depth view. The 3 dots represent these 3 activities due on this day, and you can click to see more about those activities. You can even add your own event to that day. You can also click on the days directly or toggle with them between the previous and next keys. GoReact takes you home, and you can also toggle the class here, and you can also head home from the dashboard in the menu. That concludes my presentation for my prototype. I hope you had an enjoyable experience. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to work on a real-world project. I enjoyed every step of the way. I hope you have a nice day. Thank you.